Hello and welcome back, everybody. Um, I hope everything is going all well. I hope your February and your month is going well. Um, and I know that there have been for the past year or two, actually almost like 4. Um, Hollywood seems to be like on edge, let's just say, and there have been some exposés. Let's just call them, and you're just not just exposés, but these reports coming out that if something is being fishy, and they have, and they've been like they've been used as CTs, but they've been, and I don't want to say the word, so I'll just say like to use the abbreviation and give it a nickname as these obscure rumors. Okay, but they're not obscure rumors. They are more so coming out as fact. Believe it or not, it just takes a little bit of a, but yeah. Are they being investigated? I mean, they have so many people in government and on their side. The page of cups. And how is, and we also need to know, how is it, like, how is it getting people involved? Not how is it people, how is it impacting the ones that are involved? Ooh. This is, oh God, wow. I need to see what that card is. And King of Swords. So we have, wow. Jeez. So what I'm getting from this is that goodness, the page of, with the page of cups, yes, there is being some sort of like a search going on, and yes, because you can see through this page that it's like it's basically a man with a just like out in the waters and just like looking up in the sky and just like wandering around out and like with wow, what with a noose, basically holding, lifting up a noose, which it looks like you can see that here. Oh, and also, even with this image, we can see who's being investigated. What does this look like, everybody? Who does this look like? I Freudian slip with what I just said, but you get the idea of who else is being involved. Oh man. And there and yeah, with the eight with eight of like infinite amount of demonic energy here. Very very infinite, and just like a lot of chaos is reeling right now. But then what's good is that we have this. Oh, it's the Phoenix. That this is the Phoenix. So and then we have it followed up with wow, man. So yeah, believe it or not, they are, it is being investigated, and they are being kind of panicky as of now. They it is involving them, the ones that are involved thus far, but to like what extent is it going to? Because I mean, like, the thing is that uh, what goes on down there is utterly horrifying. You know, like so obscure that people would think that I'm just making things up. But no, you can't. You can't make that kind of stuff up. How is it going to interact? I just need to. Manifestia. Journey to wholeness. Loving compassion. Earth star chakra. And crystal keys. They are being investigated. But just like everything, they have so many people that are just, and connections that are just defending them with like a passion, because these connections, how can I say it? They how is it impacting them? Well, as of now, I can tell that it seems like on the surface that it's not impacting them at all. But then here you have this very kind of like mysterious, like powerful woman. You know, all in the journey to wholesomeness, the thing, all of this loving compassion. The thing is that they are not going to get away with it, even though they think that they are getting away with it. People need to understand that love always prevails. It never has lost. It's lost battles, yes. Has it lost any wars? Absolutely not. Because I mean, they they are being investigated for doing some of the most disgusting things ever. Like the stuff that you would think that are in like movies. Ironically enough, like the stuff that you say, oh well, that's just a movie. Oh, that's just a story. You know, every story has a message, or has or is relayed into some sort of reality, but it's put in a way for the public to process, because you can't just outright say, oh, these things are going on, like these awful, horrific things are going on, that's going to make people lose their minds. They can't do that. And plus, they don't want to die. So they actually profit off of entertainingly exploiting themselves. But you know what? Nobody wants to listen. They just want to say, yeah, it's just a show. It's just a movie. Is it really? If we took it, and I'm not saying this like and I'm not meaning to degrade stuff or devalue anything that you read, but that might be much like saying, oh, that reading, it's an author, it's just make believe. Well, this is what they're saying. Well, yeah, that doesn't make them. They're telling you their story through some sort of fantasy. Like, okay, so if that, or some sort of like a kind of way that you can, like the average person can process. So they have to use idioms and analogies, and they have to use symbolism and all that stuff. So that way they can show you what is what, who is good, who is evil, this, that, and the other. But yeah. So, but and there have been tons of dark pasts in this. I can tell, and the spirits and the Lemurians and the star seeds, they all know that this is going on. But again, one of the, I said this in one of my previous readings, is that they're not coming towards us because we're just not ready. And a lot of these people, these high and mighties, don't want us to be ready because this is the power that we have, but they want. And people need to understand, when you pay attention to somebody, or when you give them like acknowledgement of some sort, they are they become some sort of a source or resource. So when you're always going to that source for that thing, then I mean, like, that's all, even what the platform that I'm using, it's just a source to put my content out there, which I am very grateful for. However, just I can't believe it. I actually can, but it's mind-blowing how gross and a lot of this stuff is. And we do need to know that, and the reason why I'm putting like some hasty, and because I'm generalizing things, it's because I cannot say exactly what they are doing. Oh, they are doing, put out the most disturbing thing out there. I would say that because I know it's true, but I know how sensitive YouTube is. But I'm not gonna do it. But yes, all that kind of stuff is true, and that's why the administration is this present administration is in there, so that way they can like say, oh my god, because they were being investigated hard and being cracked down. That's why they were calling him all these evil names. But human atrocities still keep going under what's going on here. But and God, spirit, whoever you reference, yeah, or Gaia. That's I say yeah because that's the proper name doing in Greek. Uh, how how is it impacting them the ones and how it's impacting the ones involved? I mean, like, look what's going on. Look what's going on right now. You can they the power, our power, they know that we're watching them. They don't understand that even though it's very much like Frankenstein or something like that, or like, like those stories where they program a robot to do evil things upon others, and then once the robot is all finished with it, it comes around and turns to the creator, yet the ones who cause all that. That is slowly but surely what is going on. So yeah, and a lot of foreign affairs and a lot of government and federal affairs are involved with that area of California. Let's just say, I already, you already know what I'm trying. I already said it, but how? But in all honesty, it's not looking good for them, and they know it. I mean, if you look at what's going on, I mean, like all of this kind of stuff is like the views are plummeting like crazy. So they have to spread their platforms onto alternative platforms, just so that way they can get some form of relevancy. But you know what? It's not happening. And immediately we get patience followed by transformation, surrender, free spirit, unconditional love. We seem to get these last two quite a bit, don't we? What we need to do right now is be patient and let things just take its toll. Because, as I just said like a few seconds ago, they're already panicking. They know they're under investigation. They know that they're being thought out. There's a huge counterculture on the uprising. It's very niche, but you know what? They don't want to show that anyone is challenging them, because if they showed that any sense of weakness, which, you know what, if you're constantly needing to say how right you are and you be very pompous or whatever, yeah, you are weak. And you kind of know deep down inside what you're doing is wrong, or maybe you don't, and that's just all you know. Well, I mean, this is hard to say, but if you're an evil spirit like that, yeah, you should be gone. People like that should be gone. Beings like that should be gone regardless. Otherwise, the world won't prosper. And to be honest, I mean, it absolutely is. I mean, but the thing is that a lot of the people who they smear are the ones who have been patient and waiting to see things transform, so that way they can see what is going on. And those people are now being demonized. However, 2-3 years later, everything that's being promoted as that was being promoted as nonsense, and you're like, oh, these people are crazy. Just do go with what the herd is doing. Those people are have made the right decisions. Those people, because the best people do wait things out to make the wisest decisions, instead of being extremely reactionary. And the high and mighties and the and SoCal do not. They want you to buy things bing bang bing bing boom. They don't want you to think. They just want you. They just want you to. They're trying to develop a lot of us, so that way they can become not just part of our psyche, but part of our DNA. You're being part of our brain. Oh, brain says to do this, then we should do this. They're trying to become a second brain, and people are figuring that out. They have been investigated for doing what all these and you know what they keep doing. People have caught on to them. And they're losing. Look how, I mean, case in point. Look on. I understand this has nothing to do with these people directly, but it's kind of like a metaphor of what's going on in Canada. Look what's going on in Canada. You see how they're not putting up with that person's horse feathers, and they know what's going on, and they're showing what's going on. Now the people are paying attention. Now the high mighties are doing something about it, and they're doing whatever it takes for all that stuff to stop. But stupidly, these people, these high and mighties, do not know what the heck they're doing. They want the world, but they don't know how to manage it. That's the thing. So how can you want... I mean, it's like a spoiled... Like, that... It reminds me of like a small child. Of, say, hey, hey, this chainsaw thing is very dangerous. You can I'll let you use it just once, or something like that. No. Or like how kids get impulsive and say, oh my god, yes, I'll do everything that you say, and just let me use it, and then they mess it up. That's exactly what's going on here. They want the power. They want all these new toys, all these new tools. They want to be treated like kings and queens. But the thing is that everything's gonna be figured out. If nothing's figured out before any of this goes on, everything that they're building is just gonna come back to haunt them. It always does. It always ends up being like that. They are sowing the seeds of their own destruction. They don't like it, and I know that's a little off topic here, but it absolutely is impacting them because of that. They are starting to see the beginning of the end of theirs, but they don't want it to end, is the thing. So just keep your head up, everybody. The people, the masses, the innocent is winning. Are winning. The innocent are winning. Innocence is winning. That's what I should say. The peace people, they always win. The ones who create havoc and power in the name of peace, they always lose. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching again. I'll see you again. Please like and share and subscribe so the echoes expand.